HD Nation! Zach Edwards here with another Tutorial Tuesday. This one's actually a Tutorial Tuesday because Brant's been asking me questions that he wanted clarification on how to use things in the game. So he's not trying to stump me as much as he's just trying to get more information so he can play the game accurately. So here we go. This is from Brant again. I think he did one 2 weeks ago. Interrupt card effects. That's the subject line. So interrupt cards effects. Message. Hey, how do you play cards that have the interrupt effect on them? Do you play them right as your opponent plays the triggering condition, or do you have to wait until a certain point? Good question. Interrupt are to interrupt. You know, if I interrupt you, if you're speaking, hey, how you, and I interrupt you and say, hey, stop that. That's an interrupt. That's rude, but it's still an interrupt. So if somebody says, I'm playing this card, interrupt. I'm playing Chernobyl, interrupt. You play it right away. Now, wait for them to stop talking. You don't want to be rude, but interrupt is basically to play right away. You want to be able to play it so that you can say, stop the effects. Now, say that you've already had the effects take place, and then they kept going, and you're like, wait, I have a card in here. Sorry, that's too late. It has to be before you actually allow the effects to take place. So if it says, I'm playing Chernobyl, and you wipe out a whole country, and you're discarding it, you put in the discard, you're like, wait, I have a card. Too late. But someone plays down the card, you can say, interrupt. Now remember, make sure that interrupt, the abilities are actually valid to the card that was played. So if someone plays Chernobyl and you say, interrupt, and it says it gives you 500 defense, that really doesn't help, does it? So make sure you know exactly where your, if your abilities into your interrupt are being able to play. Now, you do have a few seconds or even a minute to, as soon as someone plays an event card, you're like, wait, let me see if I have an interrupt. You look through your cards and you can read the abilities. Take your time. You don't have to rush it because they have to wait until the effects take place before you can say, oh, I have an interrupt card, and try to play it down. Again, the events, if the event took place, if the effects took place, you've already discarded the card or whatnot, you cannot go back. That's too late. So you want to play it before that point. So don't let them touch your cards to make the effects play out. Just read through your cards. Ask them to hold on. Read through your cards. You don't have an interrupt. Okay, their effects work. If you do have an interrupt, use that interrupt, and there you go. You're able to stop or help yourself against that event card or the effects of a card that you're interrupting. Hope that helped, Brant. Check us out next week with another Tutorial Tuesday. I love this. It's like I'm giving instructing music. We'll put that down. Anyways, squirrel moment. Brant, thanks so much for sending us this question. Everybody, if you have any questions that you might have about the game, about some of the cards that are in there, please send them our way. If you think that there's some sort of error or things that we didn't think of, write in the subject line, stump the creator. That means I will not read it until I'm on video because I want it to be live. I want you to be able to stump me without me thinking it through and coming up with an answer. So this is actually a point where you can actually stump me at your question. So thanks again for joining us. We'll catch you tomorrow on a Game Design Wednesday. See how to make a game. We'd love to add you in and show you some of the small snippets from our course. We actually have a course on game design, and we have a bunch of people in there right now who are designing their own games. And the cool thing is we're actually designing one of our games in the system as well. So you can actually watch us design these games while you're designing your own. And you can also comment on our Facebook page. We have a private Facebook page just for game designers. And you can comment on our game, or you can ask questions for your game's sake. And don't worry too much. Nobody on the forum is really going to steal your idea. Ideas, especially in the gaming world, are so vast that it's not usually a thing that people try to steal. So keep track of what you're doing. Have fun with the game and game design course and all these things that we provide. We'll catch you next time. Take care. Bye. If you have any comments or questions, add them to the comments below. Otherwise, we'll see you tomorrow actually. Take care. Bye.